welcome to Play PKN, the weekly video bulletin of the top news stories on PKN Packaging News, Australia's media hub for the packaging industry. I'm the publisher, Lindy Hughson, and this week's bulletin is brought to you by Currie Group. Making news this week, half-year reporting season has kicked off, with the world's largest consumer packaging business, Amcor, seeing its profits surge by 65% in the first 6 months on sales that were largely flat, with the company benefiting from stay-at-home consumer demand in the pandemic year. Net profit rose to $417 million from $252 million in the prior corresponding 6-month period. Food, beverage and pet food were standout performers for the business as home consumption shot up, although healthcare softened as elective surgeries were cancelled around the world to free up space for coronavirus patients. According to Amcor, strong consumer demand reflects higher at-home consumption of packaged beverages, supported by higher retail sales in multi-pack formats across a range of segments. Growth was also driven by several launches of brand extensions and new health and wellness-oriented products in PET containers. Now on to some material news. There's been an important development on the packaging that saves food waste front. Compostable packaging producer TIPA and shelf life extension specialist Perfotec have partnered to offer fully compostable packaging, which they say extends the shelf life of fresh produce by up to double the time of conventional plastics. The two companies say that their combined technologies with laser micro-perforated compostable film provides ideal packaging qualities, reducing food waste, combating plastic pollution, and cutting carbon emissions. The packaging, here's the good news, is available in Australia. Now to take a look at what's new on shelf. The Arnott Group has introduced a limited edition Shapes Flavors range, complete with bold new packaging, in a bid to create excitement in the category by activating its Flavor You Can See brand proposition. Melbourne-based design studio Edison Agency was tasked with creating the disruptive brand solution. A key part of the brief was to ensure that flavour was front and centre, to enforce Shape's USP and to aid shopper navigation. The design execution includes bold pop art inspired graphic language and colour palette. Shape's Flavour You Can See moniker is brought to life via the heroic central flavour illustration, which showcases the distinctive Shape's brand mark. Bend-Aid dots also accompany a bold two-tone background, which adds a playful design solution that creates differentiation for this iconic Australian brand. Well done, Arnott, and well done to Amber Bonnie and the team at Edison Agency. Now on to some people news. There's been a leadership change at Currie Group. David Currie, the executive chairman and one of the longest serving and best known members of the Australian and New Zealand print industry, will be stepping down from his executive role within the business after 51 years. He will remain as chairman, and Rob Mesaros becomes CEO effective immediately. Now, from its beginnings, Currie Group was associated with the commercial print industry, where it remains a key supplier. But interestingly, in recent years, has also become a major supplier of equipment and consumables to companies in the labels and packaging fields in Australia and New Zealand. Labels and Packaging Director Mark Dawes, who is well known to the packaging industry, is part of the group's senior executive team. So congratulations to all concerned. And finally, the latest issue of PKN is here, hot off the press and available in digital format on our website, packagingnews.com.au. It is bursting with stories of how the packaging industry is making positive changes on the sustainability front, innovating in materials, recycling and machinery, and stepping up its engagement with Industry 4 technology. As you flip through the pages of this issue, it's very clear to see that here is an industry that is backing itself, that has heard the call to action as we chase down the 2025 national packaging targets, and is making the leap towards true circularity. And PKN is right alongside, reporting on the progress. That's it from me for another week. Lindy Hughson, signing off.